We do not want an asteroid to collide with the Earth. So we have to monitor them, study their orbits, and then make predictions. Is there any chance sometime in the future that this asteroid may in fact collide with the Earth? So my name is Christopher Palma. I'm a teaching professor in the Department of Astronomy and Astrophysics at Penn State University. So June 30th is World Asteroid Day. And a lot of times when you hear these names, you think, oh, it's a big celebration. I don't know that people necessarily celebrate asteroids, but I would point out this might be a great time to just say, oh, like what are the big asteroids? Do you even know any of their names? You probably know all the planets. Maybe you know some moons, but you might not know that the largest asteroids are Ceres and Vesta and Pallas and Juno. So these are very interesting objects. And the reason World Asteroid Day exists isn't necessarily a celebration, but awareness raising. So the asteroids in the main asteroid belt are far from us, but there are asteroids that actually cross our path as we orbit the sun. You may have seen a news story, for example, that says astronomers have found an asteroid that is going to come closer to the Earth than the moon. And so we refer to these as near-Earth asteroids or potentially hazardous asteroids. Organizations like NASA, some other observatories, other space agencies in other countries are trying to monitor these potentially hazardous asteroids so that if we did find one that had a high probability of impacting the Earth, we could potentially do something about it. The solar system is almost unimaginably large. How much room these things have to move around in is very, very big. But we know from the example of the dinosaurs that this did happen on Earth 65 million years ago. So while it's almost 0% chance that this will happen, it's not exactly zero. And so what we want to do is just say, oh, for this particular asteroid, it has a 1 in a billion chance of hitting Earth. But what if we find one that's 1 in 1,000 or 1 in a few hundred? Those are the ones we really need to monitor closely. This may sound like science fiction, and you may think of all those movies where they would send people in some kind of ship to try and blow it up. So we are not going to blow these things up. One, because they're way too big, but that would actually be more dangerous for us. All we have to do is nudge it off course a little bit. And so NASA tested this technology with a mission called DART. We sent a satellite to an asteroid, and then this particular satellite had a second piece of it that they flew into the asteroid fast enough that it impacted it. And we were actually able to measure that impact nudged this asteroid off course enough that it changed its orbit. And we showed that we can today, with technology that exists, push asteroids around. And if we found one on a collision course, we could redirect it so that it would spiral outwards away from the Earth instead of inwards towards the Earth.